Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of factoring trinomials. This is standard A.10E in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 32 off the 2021 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have an expression here. It's got three terms. That's why we call it a trinomial. And it is in our standard ax squared plus bx plus c notation. Obviously, they're replacing the x's with the w's, but that's fine. Really, what we're looking for is our coefficients here. We need these numbers. All right, so a is going to equal 16. That's our b right there. That's 24. And then our c is going to equal 9. Okay, so we are going to use this diamond method. It's not the only way to solve it, but it's an effective way. It's an efficient algorithm here. So we're going to multiply a times c, and we're going to do that and put that product up at the top. That's 144. And then we're just going to write our b down here. And that's going to be 24. Now, the fact that everything is positive, it makes me think that both of my factors are going to be positive, because this is what we're looking for. We're looking for two factors that multiply to 144, but add to 24. And then once we get those factors, we're going to write them over here on the left and right side as denominators in this ax over factor. And then ax over factor. We just simply do it like that because we want to simplify if possible. So that's going to be 16x over something, 16x over something. All right, so let's list out my 144s and my 24. All right, so that's going to be 1 and 144, no. 2 and 72, no. 144 is divided by 3. 3 and 48. It is divided by 4. 4 and 36. So we're looking, can we add these? Right, this is getting a little bit closer. It's getting down to 40, but I need to get it down to 24. 5 is no. What about 6? 6 and 24. If I add that, that's going to get me 30. Much closer. I don't think 7 goes into there. No. 8. Yes, 8 and 18. All right, that's going to give me 26. Obviously, we did the 9 and the 16. That's 25. 10, no. 11, no. And what about 12? Oh, there we go. 12 and 12, the last two factors, but look at that. 12 plus 12 is going to get me my 24. So that's what I'm looking for. All right, so I've got this now. And so 12 times 12 gets me 144. And then 12 plus 12 gets me 24. All right, so that's good. So I'm going to put 12 underneath each of these, and we're just going to write it like a fraction so we can see, is there any way to simplify? All right, we can divide top and bottom by 4 here. So that's going to be 3, and that's going to be 4x. Same thing over here, 4x over 3. So what that does is that leaves us with, we write it now as two binomials, 4x, and that's a positive 3, 4x, and that's also a positive 3. So obviously we can just write it like this, 4x plus 3 squared, and then we'll just replace the x with a w, and we can FOIL it out just to double check, right? 4 times 4 is 16, x squared. It's going to be plus 12x plus 12x plus 9. That makes my 24x. Obviously, if we replace the x's with w's, we're back to what we started with. So 4w plus 3 squared, the answer is F.